Hi, boys and girls. It is a special Sunday. It's November the 15th, and I understand that Sunday school starts this morning. So that's very exciting. Hope that, well, if you're watching this, you are probably going to be there. So that's really neat, really exciting. Also want to kind of, before I get into my message, want to make a suggestion that if any of you play musical instruments and are learning or have learned some Christmas songs, and maybe mom or dad can record you on their smartphone. Maybe we could put those together and then put them up on our YouTube channel. So we'll talk more about that, and I'll share more about that. But just to plant that seed in your minds, if you play a musical instrument and are learning some Christmas songs and want to record yourself to share it with the rest of the Hope congregation, we'd love to hear it, and we'd love to hear from you. All right, so we're back to this morning. So this morning we have a very interesting lesson, and to help me talk about it, the gospel lesson, I'm going to take some money out of my wallet. There's not a whole lot, but I've got a little bit of money. Just so happens I have a $10 bill and a $20 bill. All right, so imagine that somebody came to somebody and said, here, I'm going to give you $10, and I'm going away. When I come back, I want you, in that time that I'm away, I want you to take that $10 and use it, invest it, trade with it, whatever, and see how well you do with that $10. So the person goes away and comes back, and he goes to the fellow he gave the $10 to, and the fellow says, well, sir, I took your $10, and look, I made $10 more. So here's $20 to give back to you. And so the man who gave him the money in the first place would be very excited. He gave him $10 and he earned $10 more. Well, the lesson today, the parable of the talents, is very much like that. Jesus told this parable, and he said that somebody was going away on a long trip, and he gave 3 of his servants money, and it was called a talent. A talent was actually a weight of gold or silver. So he gave the one 5 talents, the second one 2 talents, and the third one a single talent. The thing is that the talent, if I looked it up, if you were to take that weight today in gold, the 5 talents would be worth $10 million. The 4 talents, the 2 talents would be worth $4 million, and would be $8 million. I wrote this down. So the 5 talents would be $10 million, the 2 talents would be $4 million, and the 1 talent would be $2 million. So that's a lot of money. So just like my little illustration with the $10 and the $20, the guy who got the 5 talents, the $10 million, when the master came back from his long trip, he said to him, here, master, here's not just your 5 talents, but here's 5 talents more. He doubled the money. Same thing with the guy who got the 2 talents. He gave him 4 talents. But the fellow who had the 1 talent, he had taken the money and he dug a hole, put the money in the hole and covered it up. When the master came back, he showed him, oh, here's your money. I didn't lose it. But the master was kind of upset with him because you didn't earn anything with it either. Well, the lesson, Jesus is talking using financial terms. He's really not talking about money. And the way that works for us real easily is that the word talent in English has come to mean not a weight of gold or silver or some other metal, but it's come to mean your ability, a skill, something that God has given you that you can use in your life. Maybe you're really good at school. Maybe you're really good at sports. We're talking about music. Maybe you're really good playing a musical instrument or singing. And the point of the story is that we've got these gifts from God, and we're meant to use them. You don't want to bury your gift and never use it. It doesn't do anybody any good. In God's kingdom, Jesus wants us to use our gifts. And so if our gift is making money that we could give money to help people who are less fortunate ourselves, wonderful. If our gift is singing to sing in a church choir, that's wonderful. If our gift is loving and caring for people, to be a nurse or a doctor or a social worker, something like that. That's the way we use our gifts. So that's the story for us today, the reminder that God has blessed each of us, and it's not in the same way. We all have different gifts, different talents, but God, Jesus, wants us to use them, and to use them not just for ourselves, but to help other people. So think about that. What are you really good at? What do you really like to do? What do you want to do as you get older, maybe with the rest of your life? Think about that, and then think about how you can use that talent and ability and gift to help other people in Jesus' name. Alrighty? Well, you're going to have Sunday school this morning, and I'll look forward to seeing you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.